Today I'm going to tell you about my work career and job career. So I started searching for a job when I was graduated from my institute. There was no the internet was not so developed like today. So I looked in magazines and newspapers and on TV, on the listen to the radio, and I sent my resumes to some companies, and I was looking for a job of an interpreter. Didn't work to didn't want to work as a teacher because I don't know why. But I wasn't successful. There was no vacations of interpreter, or there were hired interpreters already. So in a month I had to work somewhere to earn money, and I had to go to the nearest school and apply for a job. My the deputy director didn't even have a job interview with me. I was not interviewed. She was very happy that I came and applied for that job because the previous teacher of English retired or leave services or just stopped working, and so they said I am hired on the spot, and so that is why that's how I handed a job, and I work from 8 to 5, and I was very tired. I felt exhausted, and I didn't like my job at all because I thought that I felt that I never had enough rest, and I was on the edge of sleep deprived and overworked. And then I should say, then I didn't have children, and I was so tired at work, even without children. And so when I was in 2 years after such work, I was in the maternity leave, and then I found another job in the Department of Trade, but that job wasn't so hard to me, but it was from 9 to 9, from 9 to 8, or like that. Nobody wanted, or the boss organized their working hours in such a way that her workers, the people she was running, they have to stay at their places till late night, even if there's was no urgent work at all. So I wasn't very happy with that work too, and but in 2 years, in 2 years, all the workers, all this department was liquidated, and all the workers have to be laid off. And so this is how I was laid off for the first time. And then I was looking again for some job. I saw very bright posters all around our town, posters of West Siberian Bank. And I think there that maybe this is my dream to work there. This is my dream work. And one day I go and leave my resume in the bank, and they say to me, the a person from department staff department said that if my resume is right, is appropriate, if they need a person like with such level of education and such skills, I would get a call from them during, so I should wait during 6 months. And if in 6 months I wouldn't get a call from them, so I should be would be considered as so not interested, so they are not interested in me as a worker. So these 6 months had passed, and I was very surprised when I got a call from my secretary in 1 year. In 1 year after I got after I sent my resume, and she asked if I am still interested in this in career in the bank. I would be interviewed next week. So the interview was not very short or very long. I came and I said, they asked me questions, and I thought that I am not maybe too confident, and wasn't sure at all that I got this job, because I would get this job because to my opinion, I thought that I translated not very well, translated from English to Russian not very well, and they need a person who knows, they needed a person who knew English. But to my surprise, in 3 months, they called and said that I am hired, and this level of English is just right for the job of operator of SWIFT. SWIFT, it's a telecommunication system between banks. So this work was, I was very happy with this job. I was really bright and enthusiastic because this was for the first time I went to my job with a happy heart. I always went to my job with a good mood, so I was very happy to be there. But in spite of some difficulties in relationship with some people, so these years were the most happy years in my career. maybe that is okay. And I worked at that place. I had been working at that place 7 years, and I didn't, as I said, run a department or a company, but I handled very responsible. My job was very responsible, and in spite of my mistakes, I got some mistakes, and some of them are were very serious. I have only good memories. I have only good memories of that time.